Hi chat, I'm Salty, welcome to my channel, and this is the teams that James Evan used to get second at the 2025 Pokémon World Championships. This team consists of Calyrex Shadow Rider, Koraidon, Incineroar, Raging Bolt, Brute Bonnet, and Landorus. Koraidon and Brute Bonnet are consistent on both of the finalist Pokemon teams, and Calyrex Shadow Rider is swapped for Lunala on the other team. Both teams are very similar with a ground type and a fire dark type, so now let's get into the battles. Yeah, I thought they would lead Kyogre, so I didn't want to lead Koraidon. Let's bring the team back up. Okay, so we can Volt Switch here, and we can Spore. I thought Volt Switch was an interesting move to have on Raging Bolt, so I did that as well. I'm a big fan of the like Koraidon, Raging Bolt, Chi-Yu. That's the main kind of team that Geo's using. Well, not just Geo, but like a mix of James and Geo's teams. They've both done very well, to be honest. Yeah, there's Raging Bolt. I doubt it's going to be safety goggles. That was a crit, that was insane. If we had Terra, that would have one-shot. I want to bring out this. Right. That's Protosynthesis. I kind of messed up speaking then, but it's fine. We have now put the Koraidon, that's Weeze and Koraidon. We put the Raging Bolt to sleep. And we can go for a Flame Charge and a Rage Powder now. So if he goes for another Icicle Crash or a... That's for a Thunderclap by the look of it. We outspeed the Chien-Pao, which is great. Because now we get a +1 to our defenses, our speed. And we lose the decrease in our defenses. Although so does the Raging Bolt, so maybe I could have kept it around a bit longer, but it's fine. They send out Tornadus. And so I want to Flame Charge that again. And go for a Sucker Punch onto the sleeping target. I could go for Seed Bomb to cover for a Kyogre switch. And honestly, I don't even know if Sucker Punch works if they're asleep and they click an attack. I can't lie. I honestly don't remember if it's something that happens, but we shall see. We shall see. Okay, that does work. There's Flame Charge, so he went for an attack. To be honest, we are weak to both of them at the moment, so that might be why. And Raging Bolt is still fast asleep. We are +2 now, so we can go for a... We will match the Tailwind if they set it. And I believe that as long as they don't switch Raging Bolt out for Kyogre this turn, a Flare Blitz will knock out the Tornadus. Yeah, that does nothing now. Okay. As long as... I was going to say Bleak Wind misses, but it's not going to miss in the in this condition, so there goes that. Now we really need Raging Bolt to put some work in. I do kind of wish I had Calyrex for this endgame, I can't lie. But it didn't feel very good into team preview. Let's fake out. It could be Kovac Lake. But that's a risk I'm willing to take, and it may not pay off because they could very well just be what's it called? What's the word? They could be Focus Sash, so if it's Focus Sash we're fine. That was a crit. Thunderclap fails. If I'd gone into Torn then that would have been good, but I did not, and therefore I lose. Not great, honestly. If I'd just gone for... If I'd just had the Calyrex, but I forgot to bring it to the game. So this is James Evans' team. They got Zacian Fluttermane lead, and we have Landorus and Calyrex. They are probably going to be Booster Energy. Fluttermane, 222, 220. They do not have a boost. Sansear. We are Terra Ghost, or we're supposed to be Terra Ghost, we're Terra Dark, we are Focus Sash, so if they're not Booster then they're probably Focus Sash as well. And I don't think they have a way of setting up the sun unless they have it manually, so using Sansear and Astral should allow us to get a double KO. First of all, here's Astral, which should take Fluttermane down to Sash. It's not Sash and not Booster, so it just goes down. Zacian will move next, but we are Focus Sash, so we can't go down, but they target the Landorus, and they do one-shot it. Which is surprising, as we're a ground type and it's a steel type, but okay. Next, they could bring Kyogre, so I do want to bring Brute Bonnet in before Koraidon. Yeah, they sent out Kyogre. And then we send in Brute Bonnet. So what we can do now is switch Bonnet for Koraidon to get rid of the rain, and then go for Astral Barrage to KO Zacian and deal big damage to Kyogre while being +1. They could Terra to normal now, but that would be very unexpected if either of these two had Terra normal. I will be honest. Here's Koraidon. They are going to Terra. It's Terra Water. Okay. They could be Scarf Kyogre. Potentially. They are. They are Scarf Kyogre. This is fine though, because yeah, we just set up Sun. That was a crit on Calyrex. We're not even resisting that. So here is Astral Barrage, which is quite a good chunk to Kyogre there. Now, Zacian is faster than the Koraidon, naturally. So unless it's speed ties, then it should just go down to this. It should just go down to this flame charge. They send out their Landorus now. It should just go down to this Astral Barrage. So here we are. That was a double knockout, which means we get 2 more special attack boosts on the Calyrex. And then they're going to bring Koga to replace my son. Now, they would be... This could be a decent position for them, to be honest, because they are faster. And we no longer have... the Focus Sash intact. So I think I'm going to switch Koraidon out for Brute Bonnet. And Protect. And then if Brute Bonnet goes down here, we get the Sun in for free, and we take the same amount as the first time we got hit. And if Brute Bonnet doesn't go down, then we... I don't know what we do, honestly. Brute Bonnet doesn't go down. I think I have to switch Calyrex out. Switch Calyrex out into Koraidon. It is really upsetting to lose that +3 boost, to be honest, but I know we're slower, so we will just go down. So Koraidon comes out, gets rid of the rain, which means the Origin Pulse shouldn't do anywhere near as much to my Pokemon. I could have switched Brute Bonnet out for Koraidon instead of Calyrex, but I didn't. Instead I finished this game off with Bonnet and Koraidon. So they take their mandatory first turn of sleep, we go for close combat, and we get the knockout. Nice. Life Orb, sorry, this is Clear Amulet Koraidon, is a menace. Nice. I think Shadow Rider did most of the work there, to be honest, I can't lie. But yeah, that's James Evans' team. That's it for this video, everybody. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure you leave a like down below, and if you want to see my videos as soon as they're uploaded, make sure that you subscribe. If you have any other teams for me to use in the current or future regulations, let me know with a comment or the rental code down below. That's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.